Good morning, Herons!
Mom, what's with the outfit? I know you haven't been out of the house in a few months, but come on.
Somebody hasn't been checking his email. It's Mix and Match Day.
That's right. Hold on a sec.
Whoa, Kaden, where did you learn to do that?
YouTube, Mom. You can learn anything there, but I think we have a show to host. Can we get on with it?
I think we better get to it. Well, here it is, June 1st already. Quarantine has gone by both incredibly slow, yet flown by all at the same time. How's that even possible?
That means we're running out of time to submit content on HTV. Next week, our show will be filled with what we would normally find at the end of the year assembly.
That's right, Herons. Next week, we will be celebrating the closure of this unique school year with videos looking back at each academic team. We'll have our talent show and our awards ceremony.
Let's turn it over to Mr. Brown for our weekly dose of inspiration with the quote of the week.
Hey Herons, it's Mr. Brown here with my quarantine beard with your quote of the week this week. Believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything. Colin Kaepernick.
Thanks, Mr. Brown. We have also appreciated all of your contributions to HTV over the last few months. It's time for the random fact of the episode.
What are you cooking?
Steak.
You want to hear a random fact about steak?
I do.
Astronauts must really love steak.
Really? Why do you say that?
It smells like seared steak.
Really? That's random.
That's not just random. That's your
random
fact of the episode.
That was random.
Herons, over the last few weeks, we virtually visited the college and career fair, learned about some interesting career paths from firefighters to illustrators. This week, let's learn about some more careers.
Hi, I'm Brent Alexander, and I'm a diver, pile driver apprentice. As a diver, obviously everything's underwater, so that can be anything from inspecting the pipelines to just laying out grids, placing pile in the water, burning, cutting out old pile, old demolition work. So a normal work day for me. We're usually working 10-hour days from 7 to 5, so usually wherever I'm at, I'm up at 5 in the morning, getting ready, and show up at the job site, ready to go at 7, and working all day, whatever the project calls for. Weather conditions definitely play a huge factor on projects. Sometimes it's just pouring down rain, you're working in the mud all day, but you got to get the work done. Sometimes it's a beautiful sunny day, and that's awesome. Yeah, you're gonna have a few challenges with any project. I had a couple. One of the biggest ones for me is just being away from home for extended periods of time. Not that I don't mind it too much. So before I became a diver, pile driver, spent 5 years in the Navy, and as soon as I get out, I went straight to dive school. Got all my certifications for that, and my future looks really good. I have a lot of options as far as work goes right now, and a lot of retirement options, which are going to be great. So it's pretty much just building a big old nest egg for life, and enjoying everything I'm doing right now. And know I'm going to be set later on. Here I am today as a diver, pile driver apprentice here in the Union.
Hello everyone, my name is Brandon and I work at Portland Community College, also known as PCC. PCC is the biggest college in Oregon, and we offer over 100 degrees and certificates in programs ranging from healthcare to construction to music to business and pretty much everything else in between. We have 4 main campuses and several centers in the Portland area. Each of our campuses has student leadership opportunities as well as clubs and resource centers for students to get involved in. As a community college, our mission is to help members of our community achieve their academic goals. We're an open access institution, which means if you want to come to PCC for college, then we would be thrilled to have you. One last thing I want to share is that community college is one of the most affordable ways to do higher education, especially in Oregon, where we have Oregon Promise Grant that gives you free money to go to community college as long as you keep your high school GPA above of 2.5. So thanks everyone, good luck with your next steps, and hopefully we'll be seeing you at PCC in a few years.
Hi, my name's Jasmine Brody.
Hi, I'm William Thornton, and I am a general carpenter apprentice.
It's just an amazing thing to know that you have built a courthouse or you've built a hospital, and knowing that people are enjoying what you've done.
We start our day with stretch and flex, so that looks like, just going through the routine of getting loose and stretching in the morning. We do that for about 15 minutes. After that, we break up into our project groups, our teams. So if you're working with columns, you're going to get with the column people, decks with deck people. After that, we are in that.
If you're not dressed for the weather, you might as well go home.
There's training, which is one of the things that I really appreciate, because when I joined, I had zero carpentry or construction experience, like none at all.
I feel loved when I come to class, and it's always a surprise who's going to be in your class this time, and sometimes it's the person from the last class, and you just have a good time, and all the teachers are very welcoming, and if you need extra help, they'll take a second to help you. One thing I also love about work in the union is just that everyone comes together.
There's nothing better, in my opinion, than being able to crank out a project with people that you enjoy.
And I've met so many amazing people. For me, sitting in an office 9 to 5, not something I ever want to do.
If you're looking to be a general carpenter, come check us out.
I think it's great that there are so many careers that kids can choose that let you go outside to work.
Getting outside is great, especially when the weather cooperates. Mr. Oliver, how does the weather look?
The weather looks good.
No, seriously, what can we expect for the rest of the week? Let's look at the 7-day forecast.
There you have it, the first weather forecast of June. Hopefully we get great weather all summer long.
Before we get carried away talking about summer, we have far more serious things to cover.
Such as?
We need to check in with our student council.
Oh yeah, take it away, Stuco.
Thanks, Duco. We appreciate the update.
Hey Herons, it's time for your weekly challenge. This week we are going to be drawing self-portraits. Look at yourself in the mirror or look at a picture of yourself and draw a self-portrait. Are you all ready for the reveal? In 3, 2, 1. Can you see the resemblance?
I'm just kidding, I can do way better than this. This one's a little bit better.
Make sure if you want to be on HTV, send this email a clip of you doing the weekly challenge. Even if your drawing isn't that great, still send in your clips. I'm lonely. See you next week.
Now let's shift gears and get to some humor.
Here's the joke of the day with Miss Gestrin.
Take it away, Mrs. G.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good.
Who you got here?
This is Coco.
Hi, Coco. Coco's got some crazy nails.
Yeah, they're really cute.
Hey, I got a joke for you.
What is it?
How does the moon cut its hair?
I don't know.
Eclipse it.
That's funny. I also have a joke for you.
What is it?
How do you know that the ocean is friendly?
I don't know.
It waves.
There's nothing like jokes about the moon and the ocean.
You know the moon really has a profound effect on the ocean.
Really? How so?
Let's turn it over to Mr. Lippert for our final installment of Whoa, That's Science.
Hey science fans, today we're going to talk about the moon and its gravitational effect on the Earth. The Earth's gravitational pull holds the moon in orbit around the Earth, but the gravitational force of the moon's circular orbit around the Earth has a pull on the oceans. And when it's pulling on the oceans at one area, it's making the ocean edges less water on another area, or that'd be seen as a low tide. This happens on a 6-hour cycle, 24 hours, 4 cycles a day, 2 low tides and 2 high tides. Some people have even been known to use this low tide cycle information in order to take advantage of clams that happen to appear during low tides. Here you can see that they are squirting, indicating where they are. And if you're so inclined, you can make clam chowder or whatever you would like with them. Whoa, that's science.
So that's why we have tides. Very interesting.
It sure is. You know, I can hardly wait for next week's episode.
It will be great to see so many students on next week's show. Make sure to participate in your team's Flipgrid to share some of your favorite memories of this unique school year.
And make sure to submit your entries for the talent show. I'm excited to see what you come up with, Kaden.
You'll just have to wait until next episode to see.
Sounds like you're trying to wrap this show up.
Just about, but I think we need to check in with Mr. Oliver for an important announcement about the Kahoot Tournament of Champions. Finally, the finals will be held today at noon.
Hi Herons, and can you believe it? We've already made it to June, and that's right. Today's the big day for the Kahoot Tournament of Champions finals. So, good luck Herons. If you qualified by being one of our top 10 finishers in the first 4 weeks of competition, you should have received an email from me. If you think you've qualified, but you haven't yet received an email, please contact me right away so that I can get that code out to you in case I made any mistakes. Today's game will only be open from 12 until 1 p.m. At 1 o'clock, that game will be closed, and whoever has the highest score will be crowned our Kahoot Tournament of Champions. So there's students involved, there's staff involved, and we'll recognize both a student and a staff winner. So, thanks for playing in the Kahoot Tournament of Champions, and good luck.
Good luck, Herons! And thanks to everyone that has completed and made this tournament a success.
On that note, I think it's time to sign off. I'm Kaden.
And I'm Mrs. H.
Have a great day, Herons.
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 Have a great day, Herons!
Have a great day, Herons! Hey there! I just want to take an opportunity to give a quick Heron shout out to some people. We all know that this season of distance learning has been very challenging and stretching for all of us. and we could not have done it without our amazing admin team. So I want to thank Ms. Broadus, Mr. Mulligan, and Mrs. Fortuna, and just for all of their support during this time. Also, I want to give an awesome Heron shout out to Mr. Oliver, who has kept Heron TV going and kept us connected through this insanity, and all of his hard work with the upcoming things with the talent show and end of the year videos. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thanks, Mrs. H. I really appreciate the compliments. It's been my pleasure to keep Heron TV going, but I couldn't have done it alone. And so I want to give a Heron shout out to Kayla. Kayla, thank you so much for running our weekly challenges and participating every week. Your leadership has been phenomenal, and you have been such a help. I cannot wait to have you as part of our HTV program next year and keep this program going. So, that's it. Have a great day, Herons.
Make sure if you want to be on HTV, send this clip. Send this clip, yes. Yes, definitely. Even if your drawing isn't great, still